Well, hello, my friend. How are you? My name is Debbie Stewart, and I am Sensi Director and leader of Team Tribal Superstars. Let me be one of the first ones to personally welcome you to our tribal family. We're so excited for you. I am so proud of you for having the courage to start your own Sensi business. Now, this is the very first video in your Superstar Academy, and you might be looking at the title and being like, mindset. What does that have to do with anything? Well, let me tell you what, my friend. In this video, we are not going to talk about wax. We are not going to talk about warmers. We're going to be talking about one of the most important foundations that you can build for your business, and that is self-care. You're going to hear me talk about the 3 legs of success, and they're all connected by, it's a stool, and the top of that stool is self-care. We have to take care of ourselves before we can successfully navigate those other areas. And a part of self-care that we're going to focus on today is your mindset. You've probably heard that lots of times before, and it's not cliche at all. It's so important. Mindset is the way that you think about things, the way that you see things, and it's going to be so important for you to have a growth mindset as you navigate through your Sensi journey. Because let me tell you what, it's not always smooth sailing. Just like in life, you're going to have your peaks where it's like, oh my gosh, I'm on top of the world, I could do this forever. And then the valleys are going to come, and you're going to be, it's just going to have a day, and you're just going to think, what have I done? I should have never have done this. Oh, and so we have to have our mindset good and know that those things come, those bumps and valleys will come, but we can, instead of seeing them as like, I should quit, we should see, all right, what can I learn from this? And don't let a bad 5 minutes make a whole bad day. It's all gonna come from your mindset. The things that we feed ourselves, the things that we think, the way that we think about something often becomes our reality. So as you start out on this journey, you're like, I can't book a party. I don't want you to say I can't. I just haven't done it yet. I didn't book a party, right? So instead of can't, say I didn't book a party. That means it's not all hopes lost forever. It means you just didn't do it yet. You're gonna get there and you're gonna learn the skills. So that is mindset. The second idea that I wanted to talk to you about is fear. I don't know if it's come to you yet, but after you hit the join button, was your initial reaction like, what have I just done? Fear, right? It's natural, it's normal, because it's our body's mechanism of wanting to keep us safe from the unknown. But we don't have to worry about woolly mammoths anymore. We don't have to worry, for the most part. We're not worrying about wild animals trying to eat us. And so it's those unknown as we're leveling up in our life that can seem scary. But guess what? I want you to push through it. I want you to do. And you can acknowledge fear, and fear can be part of the journey, but I don't want fear to drive your life. Fear can be a backseat passenger. And you know how we feel about backseat passengers. They don't get to drive in this journey. You can just acknowledge it, but be, okay, fear, thank you for trying to do your job, but I'm gonna move on. All right, last idea that I wanted to talk to you about in this video. You may have, as you go throughout your journey, and it's like this in any part of your life, but especially, you know, like starting a network marketing business, you might hear people be like, oh, you never make money, or why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense. Like, or maybe people are just waiting for you to potentially fail. Well, guess what? Brene Brown, she teaches the best strategy to overcome this. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to get a piece of paper, and I want you to cut it 1 inch by 1 inch. So literally it's like that big, okay? And then you're gonna glue it. So you only get to use one side of it in a journal or a notebook or somewhere where you're gonna see it. And on that little 1 by 1 square, I want you to write down the names of the people whose opinions matter. All right, so being 1 inch by 1 inch, you're really gonna have to be thoughtful about this. And then everyone else who's not on that list, if they come to you with negative words or comments or whatever, you go to your list. If they're not on your square squad, guess what we call them? We call them soul suckers, and their opinions don't mean anything to us. We just be like, all right, yeah, that's cool, you can have your opinion. But you guys, why would you let what somebody else thinks about you determine your success? You're the one that had the courage to hit join. You're the one that had courage to do this journey. And guess what? You have everything that it takes to be successful in this journey. Doesn't mean it's going to happen overnight, but you keep putting that courage forward like you did when you hit join, and you keep being willing to do the work, and you're going to see success. You are just starting planting the seed of success in your business, and you are going to rise to the top. And this Superstar Academy, your team, and most importantly, you are going to be the driver that helps you get there. So that's your first video. You did it. I'll see you soon. Bye, friend.